d4, d5. Then let's develop the bishop. They played knight here, e3. They played e6. A solid London. We're gonna develop knight to d2. Okay. Now we want to let them take. If you see the bishop like this, you let them take, and now you jump with the knight. I have good control of the center. I don't even know what this move is. Let's develop the bishop. If they move this pawn, we can always give a queen check. They can't simply push this pawn. If they develop the knight, we can take. So I think, yeah, that's GG's, because you can take here. Things are not going to look that good for my opponent. If they move here, they can't move here. They can only move here. This one is a direct mate. If they go here, we can check, right? And then they'll go here. Wait, I'm confused. If they go here, oh, they can't go here. The only move is here, because the knight is controlling this square. They have to play this move so that the king can escape. I think that's like the only move. So that's a good tactic to know. I think we can take. You can take however you want, but you're not going to stop my discovery. First, I can take here, because this is not a check. So I think black is in very big trouble, and this is a simple tactic to know. Always look at these two diagonals. Okay, if you move the c pawn, you get this diagonal. If they move the f pawn, you always look into this diagonal with the queen. You'll obliterate them. Not the move, buddy. Because now, how do I do this? I can just go here. Okay. This is probably mate. Because now there is a check. Right, again, there's a check. They have to either block with their rook to save the game. Now if I go back, if the king goes there, that is mate. If the king goes there, we can infiltrate. And I think this is mate. If the king goes here, we can infiltrate again. King can't go there because the knight is covering this square. So they'll have to move their queen back. Then we can take the rook. Everything is about to go wrong. I think this is another win. Of course, we're going to take. I can check. Bring the king out a little bit more. That is one thing that I can do. This guy is not resigning, which is nice. Or I can simply take and then take back. Call it a day. And then I am way up material. Or I can just castle. That's also a safe move. If I give a check, right? I think we should give a check. Bring the king out a little bit more. Yeah, let's give a check. Why not? They do offer a trade. I'll happily accept it. They don't, which is fine. So I think I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna take here because this one is with a check. They can't take like this because this pawn is loose and they're going to get mated. That's mate actually. So they can't just counter attack. I can save my knight. Is there anything else that I can do? So does saving my knight, sacrificing this pawn, lead to any sort of mate? Because I think, but I think I'll just play it here. Because now everything is under attack. I can give a check, but that might lead to problems. If this bishop was not there, then it's easy going. I can do this move, intermezzo. I think that's the move because they can't take here. They need to take this pawn. Because this pawn is defended by the and now we can give a check. Now how do we give another check? If this, they can take. I think we just castle. Plain and simple. Castle. Because this thing is coming. And I don't know how the opponent will develop all of their pieces. Things are not going to look good. We only have 53 seconds. There's a problem with leeches these days that I'm facing for some reason. Leeches keeps randomly disconnecting, which is why I'm playing 5+3. The opponent has assigned. I think that's a really good game. And we got 4 elo back with the London. I'm getting a lot more black pieces these days. And some matches I'm winning, some matches I'm losing. And if I lose a lot more than I gain. It's mostly one single blunder, and I have 95% accuracy, 0 blunders apparently, according to the engine. So the only inaccuracy was knight to here. Instead, I should have played this move and solidified everything. I am not that comfortable playing this move. This is a lot more Fianchetto style, I guess. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but I just generally like to play here. But I see a lot of people move their f pawn without castling their king, and that is a problem. If they have castle first, then that's not a problem, which is why I developed the bishop here, because I know a lot of people play this move. So I'm just... Now you can see queen h5 is devastating. If they move the f pawn without their king castled, that's a problem. From the next time, if we face this position, we are going to play g3 ourselves. Okay, if we remember. Hopefully I'll remember. That's especially after they play queen here after this exchange of bishops. So you should play g3, bishop g2, castles, rook to e1. You can bring all of the pieces to the center. Play c3. Once you play c3, you can even develop a queen here. Create a diagonal this way as well. Like everything is going to look good, I think.